The Case of the Golden Idol. I know nothing about this game. Chapter 1, Complications in the Family. Prologue, an abrupt termination of contract. How to play, study the environment to infer what has happened. Important information can be gathered from documents. Gather phrases from evidence and documents. Assign gathered phrases to the correct slots in the thinking panels. Complete the scroll to finish the scenario. Filling additional panels is optional, but will help you solve the main scroll. So it's a game of deduction. Take your time to study environments carefully. Focus on the evidence before you. Even when facing great challenges, there's no need for guesswork. You could access hints if you get stuck. Oh, what the hell's going on here? This clue has been added. Ah! Scalpel? This clue has been added. The Horn of Finger, Ruins of Sinopolis, Bay of Shadows, Horn of Thumb. Let's get all these. January 5th, 1742, both parties agreed to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Albert Cloudsley has a right to 2/3 of all valuables for funding the expedition. Obrangela has rights to 1/3 of all valuables and any gold statues found for providing the map to the expedition site. Let's get these down. Alright, I had those. A medicine bottle. I knew what you were plotting, you snake. Same thing as before. That is the loudest click in the world. Can't change it. Can I? No, that's a hit button. A pipe and a dagger. 2 bags filled with coins and gems. Tobacco pouches and a pipe cleaner. Bag of medicinal instruments. And some medicine. Gold statue, a red stone, and a bag filled with coins and gems. These are all the clues. Do I know who this guy is? He got a pipe. It's this bag. Who's who? Okay, I need gems and gold statue. Let's look at this. So Obrangela is the man falling. Albert Cloudsley. The identities are filled in correctly. Nice. Camp in ruins of... Oh. Oh, it's to the edge. So these are these islands. So it's Horn of Thumb. Nice. Alright, so Albert Cloudsley pushed Obrangela from a cliff in the Horn of Thumb. Hey! I did it. While Dr. Obrangela was surveying the poor weather with his looking glass, his expedition partner Albert Cloudsley, Esquire, suddenly pushed him off the cliff. The untimely passing of a rural gentleman. There's a thing at the back of the statue. A yacht is slowly floating in the river. A horse running in the yard. Spontaneous combustion. I, Sebastian Cloudsley, will share my humble contribution to the science of anatomy and chemistry. August 22nd, 1786, 12 o'clock, woke up, a beautiful day. 12:30, washed and dressed in my dining attire. Had a beautiful roast duck for lunch. 1600, I changed to my hunting attire. Rode to hunt badgers. Had no luck today and returned home. 1800, changed to my researching attire. 1900, changed to my dining attire. Had a tasty beef loin for supper. Filled in my diary and went to bed to continue reading for research. So he had his dining attire on. So this must be his... Wait. Research attire, of course. Is that not alright? It's not his researching attire? Woodshire, Crow Tower, Blackfield. What kind of painting is that? Lead Poisoning by Henry Clover. The man is not breathing. His head is badly wounded. A ring ruby. Oh, I see. So this is his dining attire, this is his hunting attire. What? Why is that right? He went to bed with his... dining attire. Oh. Guesswork. Nope. Sebastian Cloudsley, Lord of... by the river? Blackfield. After when he's bed, the cause of death was a horse to the head. Head wound. Which occurred when he fell from a ladder while he was researching. Okay, what's wrong? Two of viewer slots are incorrect. Maybe it's not Blackfield. But it's the river. That's the house. Blackfield. No hills. There's a big river though. No ocean. No, wait. Wait. It's all wrong. He's badly wounded. Hmm. Excuse me. How do I earn a hint? What's the cause of death? Oh, I think. From a horse. A horse wound. A head wound. Oh, that's not what I want to. Fell from a horse. Because the blood comes from outside, as I see it. And the horse just running around with a saddle on it. But he's always also been up here, trying to grab that. I'm overthinking this. From a horse wound. This is hard. I was so good in the first one. This is correct. So that's his hunting attire. So he was out on his horse. On badgers for some reason. It's the 23rd. The book says the 22nd, so it's today. We kind of get an idea of his today stuff. Also, death was a poisoning wound, leather wound, horse wound. No. Ooh, mouse gone. We in this house, fairly certain. Oh, I'm an idiot. He's not researching on his horse, is he? He's hunting. I'm dumb. He died the way he lived. Dead. What's this? Oh, it's just the ending. What's going on here? The dramatic departure of an outsider. Spare me, devil. I was simply following orders. Astonishing Monkey Man. Property of Pear Brothers. A knife. Scorched horsebrush. And a scorched knife. What the blazes? August Jockey Club Derby. Race, win, play, show, wager. Raging Sultan, £35. Now, if it's all the same to you, I will take my leave. £1, 2 shillings and 2 pence. Spontaneous combustion. To perform the combustion trick, you must first cast a freezing spell. Psychic glyphs for combustions on the idol. These things. This guy did it. Did he? Yep. Interesting. Ash Blair, finest tobacco. Prepare the carriage for tomorrow. We are to visit my nephew. Easy. Saddle bag. 2 shillings and a penny and a dagger. Stable rota for Adam and James. And do it properly, you lazy oafs. That's such a silly, what's it called? Family shield? Weapon shield? Oh, weapon shield here for some reason. What an unexpected turn of events. Dear Edmund, it has reached my attention that you are seeking a capable new servant. I have just the man for you, David Curran. Curran. He's an experienced coachman with a diverse set of talents I'm sure you'll find very useful. If you're displeased with his services, do not hesitate to let me know. Yours, Theo. Stiletto blade. Lord Edmund Cloudsley's speech stirs Parliament on the Monday, September 7th, 1786. The London Gazetteer. There's more to this place. Fat Lord Pair Twins. Graffiti with the words Fat Lord and Pair Twins. Thank you. Badley, Cloudsley, and Cubert. My apologies, you can be so bad here sometimes. 6 rings. £4. Shamel Bat. Imhasana Batisi. Ornament Qatar blade. Why does she have that on her? A fan. Nicholas Maker, attorney. I would not have expected one of your families to treat a local legal document in such a way. I'm appalled. Reading of the last will and testament of Sebastian Cloudsley, September 7th, 1786. There's the house, the tree, family tree, rather. Peter Batley. Aphorisms by Sebastian Cloudsley. How to be happy. Eat a hearty meal every day and do not waste your time on trivialities. How to avoid being upset. Strive for that which holds meaning and do not shrink from responsibilities. How to be inspired. Take a walk in your forest and breathe the fresh air. How to avoid being scared. Feeling scared is a weakness. Be strong instead. Wow, thanks, I'm cured. Dear Willie Wright. We met so rarely after you left for, therefore I bequeath you to land and the Blakefield Manor home and establishment accomplish. Colony Savings House Museum. I want you to put your sharp mind to better use than mere politics. Therefore, I bequeath you the notes from the research I've undertaken on astronomy. I grant you leave to finish and publish it under your both our names. I bequeath to you the golden statue, I suppose. Sinopolis, you'll know. Idol, golden idol. What to do with it? My late sister, your mother. Financial troubles to me long ago. Disclosed your financial troubles to me long ago. And I resolved to help you. I bequeath to you a compilation of my aphorisms to clearly lack direction in your life. Something. I, Sebastian Clousley of Blackfield County, being in bodily health and of sound and disposing mind and memory, nominate and appoint Nicholas Maker as an executor of my last will and testament. Dear brother Edmund. Spinning Jenny. Dear Peter Batley, he have sent you frequent reminders concerning the settlement of your debt, and yet to date the debt remains unpaid. We humbly request that he make your payments as soon as possible. We'll be forced to take the matter into our own hands. The debt currently stands at £255. Blackguard and Buck loans. He's such a blackguard. I think we got everything now. I have no idea who these people are. One of the Pear brothers. No idea who that is. So many people. I know who the the attorney is, at least. Nicholas Maker. Is she Beatrix Batley? Or Mary? Oh, they're both dead. They're dead too. Okay, so you only have Rose then. Rose Cupid. But who is she married to? I'm appalled. Yeah, they're the Badleys in here. Dead, 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 dead. Would that be Villa Wright? That's the... What's that? Peter Batley. This is the... No, the... What's his name? Where did I see that? David Goran. That's David Goran. The JNA. Adam and... What day was it today? Shit. Also brush. So they must be Adam and James Pear. Who's this though? I think that might be Peter. The guy who owes a lot of money. Is Peter Badley? Now, who's the last person? Someone who got the idol. But who is it addressed to? Will it write? No, that's him. Or Brother Edmund. The identity not filled incorrectly. Could kind of guess that. Could it just be as easy as switching these around? No. So I'm kinda completely off my mark. Ow. My foot, stupid foot hurts. My foot's swollen up again because I overused it. It's a returning issue. Doesn't look like the lady got anything. It's mostly men. But it's gotta be tough. I need to figure out who the people are. That's what I need to do. Rose Cupid. Yes. Got them here. It went closely. That's because I did it wrong. Will it right? Peter Badley. That's right. Nicholas Maker we know. David Goran, fairly certain. Maybe these two are wrong. Okay. Okay. It doesn't get me any closer to this one. Now, no pronouns or anything in here, so... Well, I think they're all addressed to the men. Who left for the colonies? Got the house. We do know there was someone with a lot of debt. Maybe that wasn't here. Well, right or Rose Cupid. So there's one for Rose, actually. Let's put this one down there. Come home and establish a museum of my life and accomplishments. Who's this again? I was a little right. Okay. Got the idol. We do have that. Direction life. That's a depth one. So that's Peter Badley. It's a red. Who that went to the States? Or colonies, like it's her. Colonies, India, or wherever. Of course. Rose. Cupid. Last one, I hope. Sharp mind. Who's someone who's a politician? Who's a politician? Oh, you got the embroidered handkerchief. That should have been enough, actually. What the blazes? Who the hell's a politician? Almost want to assume it's this guy. Who was Edmund Cloudsley. Hey! I'm not completely dumb. No. Yet. James Pear, suddenly James Pear. Died from spontaneous combustion. We know that. Upset. This is why they pulled the will apart. And I'm gonna assume it's the guy with the debt because he didn't get any money. What's his name? Peter Batley. To receive this fancy word. And then the deceased, who was called Sebastian. No. Peter. Damn it. Sebastian. Peter. Cloudsley. And ordered and to take probably the idol. So this must be the twins. But which one's the first? Adam? Maybe? Pear and James. Pear from the... Who was that guy? Willard Wright. Oh! I did it, somehow. Peter Batley, encumbered by his gambling debts, had placed high hopes on his uncle's testament. Upon discovering he had inherited nothing but a book of aphorisms, he chopped the will and ordered his servants to take the golden statue from the stranger Willard. Suddenly one of the servants burst into flames. That was the first chapter. The Murdered Little Mermaid. Will that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? Piece of stale bread. You can lie low for a couple of days in the old oarsman's place down at the docks. Trapdoor on the ceiling. Empty bed, not warm. The door does not open. None of these doors open, so it's a trapdoor thing. Revenge! R is written in blood on the wall. The man is not breathing. A walking cane. Ring red ruby. The watch is ticking. To my dear Maurice. Oh, I see. A washing bowl filled with slightly bloody water. Dear proud beastmaster, I have attended our departed brother's send-off and accepted the keepsake that he bestowed upon our brother in his will. Brotherhood. I shall send this letter tomorrow, September 10th. I hope it will reach you without delay. Already it is midnight. I will retire to bed, for this has been a long day. May Griffin awaken. Proud beast initiate. Alarm, alarm, a break-in. Watchman lantern. And a clack, a rattle. Watchman's alarm rattle. And a spear. Watchman number 2, Henry Parker. Shards of glass line and mud. So this window was smashed outwards. Tell me, what does that man have that I lack? A key. 7 pence. Be calm, John. He was a perfect gentleman. He bought me a drink and then retired upstairs. To Annie, you are beautiful like a rose. By you, I will take any blows. Annie, you are like a glass of wine. Your hair is very fine. I'll find gold in a mine if that makes you forever mine. Your piglet full of love. Alright. There's some sort of scoring system for game. A, G, W, W, M, E, A, G, J, B, and O, B. So they start out a lot more players, 6 players. Then most of them retired, I assume. Just steal the next one, it's all luck anyway. Remember you as an agent of our trading company have to reflect its values to the fullest. Never be late. The client leaves the port on the 10th. It is a cute little deduction game. Quite unique. Be persuasive. Do not take no for an answer. You must get the client's product. Be effective. Once you have the product, deliver it to me immediately with the servant boy. Most importantly, no matter what you do, be mindful of our reputation. Our names must remain spotless. At the Little Mermaid Inn, amazing Evan's musical performance. So that's Evan. Evan is not on here. Oh, mother, forgive me. I will never gamble with something so dear to me again. Nahave. Bowling blade. Violin McKee. That's Evans. Got one lady. Annie. Be AG or AB. Robert Redroof. Escaped convict. Is it that guy? Oh, it kind of looks like it. Let's do it like that. Green, Friedrich Blair. It's a tap. Okay, we got green and B. So the woman's either green or B. No. Well, oh shit. Dandelion room, will it right? One night. Forget me not. Room Ash Blair. Okay, Ash Blair. That's the AG. AB, rather. But which one is that? I'm gonna assume this is Ash Blair. That guy is Will Wright then. The Watchman. Don't know who that is. Will that plastic boy go? I really need a piss. Dear Oscar Boyden. It comes to our attention that the good owner of the Little Mermaid offers services to those who want to transfer products that are less agreeable to the authorities. We'll combine 3 days. If you still have some spare space in your gin barrels and you're willing to earn extra money, reach out to me. Oscar Boyd. Partially peeled lemon. The door to the street is shut with a latch. Yeah, it looks like him. Okay, I can't remember what Forget Me Nots or Days Room, but I assume that's Willard. Willard. Alright. Shit. Okay, we actually know this one. We know the first one. It's Annie Green. Willard Wright. M.E. Maurice something? Do I have a Maurice somewhere? Oh, did we have a Maurice? I don't remember a Maurice. Ash. No, Annie Green, of course. JB. That's John something. John B. Breach or Blair. No, Blair. That's just Blair. OB. So Oscar Boyd. AG is Annie Green. JB is John Breach, I'm gonna assume. AB. Ash. Blair. Maurice Parker. We saw that somewhere. Okay, what is wrong? John Breeze, Oscar Boyton. Oh, it's Maurice M.E. Yeah, M.E. not M.P. So Evans. There we go. Does that help us at all? Any green? Assume that guy's Maurice. Evans. He's not on there. Got Parker for somewhere. So, who is the night watchman? Henry Parker. Of course. Henry Parker. Evans. Maurice Evans. Is that really true? So that's the last name. Yeah, so Maurice played and he lost quite a lot. So that's Maurice Evans. So who's that guy who's still sitting there? It's John Breach. Okay, so that's John Breach. And this is Ash Blair. Holy shit. So Robert Redroof got into Willard Wright's room through the trapdoor while Annie Green and John What was it? John Vat. Reach. And the third guy was named Ash Blair. I'm playing cards with lawyer moves. You fight and shoot upstairs, and Willa Wright got stabbed with a. Good question. What did he get stabbed by? A walking cane. Oh, that's probably right. Do we know? What he got stabbed by? Jeez. Oh, that sucks. Okay, what's wrong? I hope these don't have to go in order. Might be alphabetical order, actually. No, that didn't work. Is the guy not Willa Wright? Is my question. Oh. There's more than one thing that's wrong. As will tell me two or fewer. Does John go first then? Oh, wait, one sec. That's a dandelion. So it's a different person's room, so it's Ash Blair's room. Still wrong. Okay, that means the doors are locked, of course. Three-player games. So the lady, Willard, the player, I think I got this all wrong. He's of course doing it as a scapegoat. How could he get up there? He doesn't have a key or anything. So it's, yeah. So it's not rubber roof, red roof. It's ash. Blair. Got into Willard Wright's room for a trapdoor. While, so it's not Ash, it's Brie, it's Annie, John, and Oscar's playing. Aha! What does Ash have? Who's Ash? Got dagger. Ah! A man going by sorry. Ooh. A man going by the name of Ash Blair crept into Willard's room through the trapdoor to steal something important. But when he opened the music box, it woke Willard up and a fight ensued. In a fracas, Ash stabbed Willard and attempted to frame an escaped convict. Good morning, innkeeper. I heard a man was murdered here a week ago. Aye, a deranged convict did him in. Now bugger off. Tell me more about the evening when Willard Wright died. I'll make it worth your while. I gotta be right back. The Cursed Inheritance. The Intoxicating Dinner Party. These sure fine coats. Expensive cigar. His name is Little Pip. He's amusingly British. Run to the city and grab me some Ash Blair tobacco. And a bottle of gin. I'll pay you when I'm back, David. Overcoat and a hat. Overcoat and a hat. Box of cigars. Dear Mr. Richards, March 1st, 1788. I enjoyed your company tremendously when I visited your father last month. I'm certain that you would wish to hear the rest of my thoughts on the shortcomings of our society. I invite you and your father to dinner on April 8th at my manor. Sincerely, Edmund Cloudsley. Dear Mary, here's something for your diary from me. For you, I would fight a tiger and win. Peter Batley, 1788, March 5th. Syringe with some liquid left in it. It's probably liquid mercury. It's Rose. The lady's not breathing and her face is blotched. We don't have her name yet. Partially eaten piece of roast. Empty glass of amber liquid. Red liquid. Salad. Yellow liquid. Full glass of cloudy liquid, untouched. Salad. Clear liquid. Cloudy liquid. Red liquid. Partially smoked cigar. So whoever's seeing that's cigar smoker. This is horrible. Embroidered handkerchief. I can't see any initials. It's poison. Nobody touch a thing and nobody move. I'll send for a doctor right away. This is easy. She does seem rather unwell. It's extremely upsetting. What is that hairdo? You killed my aunt, you devil. I should execute you on the spot. That's Peter Bentley. Badly, whatever. Plague bottle label water. A roast. A salad bowl. Half full carafe of amber liquid labeled brandy. Half full bottle red wine labeled wine. Yellow liquid containing lemons. And a peptic tonic. Oh my lord, this has nothing to do with me. Ensure that a beautiful lady sits next to me during dinner. I'll slip your shilling. Peter. Note to self, you get frustrated working. Remember the tale about the rich lord who marries his donkey, and you'll feel better. What weird keys. Suppose I don't really have any idea who sits where. Monkey Man 1 via striped dark hand. Monkey Man 2 for tooth. Amber liquid, key. Couple of pennies, a fancy handkerchief. And a shiny pocket watch. And the key. Mrs. Smith, 2 eggs and a pot of tea. It's breakfast. No heavy food for dinner. You're responsible for little Pip doing all these errands. Mr. Walker, I'm to be woken up and dressed at 7 AM. I expect to receive my daily newspaper by noon. Assume that's Walker. Mr. Walker. Mrs. Smith, haven't met her yet. Mrs. Baker, expect all my rooms to be cleaned every day. Twice on the days I have visitors. That's a cleaning lady. Of course I can give you some candles for your room, Lucia. I assume you're itching to continue reading that scandalous novel. Dear Ada, I have to use this letter to share good news. There's no substance to the claims that your late husband used his position to squander church money. The judges decide to remove all accusations. You will be no longer a target of baseless gossip. And truly and sincerely hope this will provide some comfort in these dark times when ignorance and impudence go hand in hand. May our Lord steward over our poor souls. Alright, so Miss Baker is called Ada as well. Baker. Thank you, dear. No, I threw it out. I do not read such dirty literature anymore. I do hope our master's guests are satisfied and that Brian served everything as instructed. The dinner party will take place on April 8th. Everything should be ready before noon. Prepare roasted boar. Young Miss Richards may appears not to enjoy meat, therefore prepare some alternative side dishes. There are 2 who didn't eat meat, but one of them has a cigar. Miss Richards. And her name was... Smith. And Lucy was called Lucia by... And that name was... Ryan. Alright. That's Edmund Cloudsley. That's Rose. We still don't have Rose. So Mrs. Smith for 3 years of service. Wine and brandy. 3 loaves of bread, lemons, basket of potatoes, sack of flour, water, cut vegetables, big piece of meat. Door to the outside, not locked. The door is locked. Stack of candles. Dear Diary, April 7th. This has been an ordinary day, mostly spent in preparation of tomorrow's dinner event. I do believe the time has come for me to ask for a raise in salary after all these years I've loyally worked here. It is a difficult conversation to be had, but I will strengthen my will and talk to Master about it tomorrow. Hortus the Wise Slave. Fables about rulers that make you think. Okay, so this room is Lucia's, I think. This makes sense because he's Smith's. He's been here for 3 years. Pot label print paint. Down with parasites. Too long have they feasted on our blood and sweat. She's against capitalism. Still lockpicks. Ash Blair's finest tobacco. Dagger. Pistol. David, clean up the barn until Wednesday. I plan to continue experimenting with the artifact. So this is David, what's his face room. Starchild? I must take the 4th one from every row. Okay, everybody got candles about me. I will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense again, EC. Okay, so that must be Lucia Smith's room. The Laceless Count, the besmirched lover of Lusitania. Once your target has ingested a love potion, establish eye contact and hold it for as long as possible. In most cases, the effects will be felt within 2 days, depending on your own appearances. Pair of twig dolls and a bottle of pink liquid. Partially empty. Someone's in love. Ideal Republic by Platonel Low. Visions of a utopia with order and structure. Secret codes. Such trivial ciphers as reading only the first word of every line are easy to produce on short notice, but extremely unsafe and easy to decode. Consider this simple example. Money as a denominator value has evolved and changed a lot. Still in savvy hands, it is a powerful tool. So money has changed hands. Due to the sensitivity of your stomach, I advise abstaining from alcohol for the next month. Also consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. Got a bottle of opium. Dear Edmund, this cannot continue. Since my return and move to Sebastian's Manor, he has asked for financial support 7 times. He clearly is unable to take any monetary responsibility. Please need your help, my dear brother. Sincerely, Rose Cupid, who is now dead. Lucia Smith. David. What was his last name? Goran. The Edmund, I like your idea. Let's send him to the colonies where his violent nature will make him feel at home. I hear you're having dinner with Lady Mary and her well-to-do father, Lofar. Peter and I were to join. We would beguile him with tales of adventures in the colonies so we can ship him away. Mrs. Baker's starting date, 1787, August 1st. Yearly wage, £9. She get £9 a year. That's bonkers. Well, Edmund, you seem pretty pleased after the old boy passed away and a spot freed up for you in the House of Lords. Take care of those with whom you ally. I have many friends and will deal with you swiftly if they cross me. The revolution will come for the likes of you, you crooked bastard. Soon you will pay for your sins against honest common folk with your blood. Once more, you failed to answer our requisition. This is the last warning you will receive. The transgressions against us demands amends. The only course of action you have is to surrender yourself to our justice. Last chance for repentant serpent, or we will unleash one of our stewards upon you. Brotherhood of Masks. Dear uncle, are you interested in Lady Richards? I think you're too old for her. I shall court her instead. Secondly, please lend me £300. It is a small change to you, and I'm desperately in need of it at present. Truly yours, Peter Bentley. And there's the statue. I think that's about everything, except we're missing one thing, actually. Oh, there it is. A bag with keys. That's not good. From David's room. Remember to take the fourth one from every row. What does that mean? Can I guess who these people are, Monkey Man? Oh yeah, that's Peter. Of course, that's Peter. Peter Badley. The lady is... looks like he married something. Or Ada. Oh, Ada's big. That's... so this is Mary. And this dude is... George Bridges, I think. Mary... something. That's an optional one. Is that little Pip, maybe? What if so? Yeah, it's little Pip's room. Interesting. Didn't even think so. Did I think so? At a baker. Whose is this? Oh, that's David's room. This is the top room. The last servant, who is Brian Walker. Brian. That's not right. Hmm. I suppose he's actually filling wrong, so that could be why. Hmm. Away fly. Go away. Lady Mary and Lofa, yes. We get the names. Who's Lady Richards? Only 2 slots are wrong now. Wait. Do. I actually knew Richards. It's Mary Richards. Edmund doesn't want heavy food or alcohol. It's Peter because he sat next to Miss Richards. I assume Edmund lives here. That must mean I still don't really know their names. I'll put Lofa there. Who's the last one? Rose. But Lofa... Who smokes a cigar? That's low far, I'm fairly certain. Because that's the cigar, right? Partially smoked cigar. Well, maybe Rosa is hungry. Let's get this fixed first. These must be in family. Hmm. I don't think that's a secret message. Let's just paint. Oh, it's not Adley. That's Pisa. Oh, God, was that it? Okay. I'm gonna sit these widgets, and that was those. Stupid. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I need to figure this one out. Hmm. The 4 from every row. 4 from every row. That's not it. I suppose we could look at the keys to figure out who lives where. I think I have a weird key like that. Oh my goodness, I'm stumped. Hmm. Do it back. What in the world? I've got a big fat knife in the room. Whoever delivered here? That must be Brian Walker. That could be Ada. No. wine, maybe? Partially empty. Oh, cloudy liquid. A tonic. Poisoned tonic. Hit necessary key in a bag. Identify Rose. Hubert. Just the poison died. Who wants them dead? Most likely Peter, right? But who poisoned? I want to say Brian Walker, but that's not true. Or is it that George fella? George Bridges. Therefore, okay. Okay. Ada Baker because she has access to the drinking thing in the kitchen, as far as I could figure out. It must be Ada. Then she has a room up there. One, two, three, four. Use substance to remove target. Use substance to remove target. Sincerely, Dark and Stewart. Okay, so is Ado killed? That's Ada. Okay. Ada killed him. So we do Dark and Stewart. But I still don't know about the rooms. Ada Baker received a code instruction from Dark Hand Stewart to poison Edmund Cloudsley. She used her ability to move freely into rooms while cleaning and made a copy of the medicine cabinet key. I didn't even look at the keys. She used a syringe to poison a sealed peptic tonic bottle. But during the party, Rose asked for tonic and drank it first and died from the poison. Maybe Brian's been here longer. Lucia. But that doesn't make any sense. No, it does. Oh. Brian's been here longest, and it makes sense because, yeah, okay. There's a leather in that room that says they shouldn't change it around. Phew, that was rough. The explosive events in the forest cabin. Burkham Warhorse. Henchman for Hire and Timberbrook Region. Billy Cracker. Oakwood Gang Brawler. Rubber. Hardy Ape. Burkham Warhouse Brawler has a cart. Probably owns that one. Little Billy. Hobbs Gang Burglar. Enters through chimneys. Jack Nails. Timberbrook Inn Burglar. Picklock. Box Confectionery. Random Hats. Cute horse. This reminds me of like amusement parks, like Ghost House and such, where it's just robotics just moving them back and forth. So who's dead this time? This man's breathing but appears to have lost consciousness. Do not care what means you use to acquire what I need, but remember to be as discreet as possible. As always. Note that I do not want it to decay. The more recently it has died, the better. One of the old workhouse geezers croaked yesterday. I will arrange for a cart to move the corpse if you send me directions. Be quick before they bury him. I do not want to dig up that stiff. Key. A loaded pistol. Scarecrow in a wooden coffin. Ah, by the gods, what was that? Gentleman robber strikes in Westbrook, September 15, 1788. The infamous gentleman robber Walter Keane with a number of unnamed associates held up a coach on the southern road leading out of Westbrook. The scoundrel robbed the passengers of all their valuables, kissed a young lady, then left. This is already the fifth robbery, but the infamous gentleman who is at his custom appeared wearing an impeccable suit and a new hat in the latest city style. The reward for catching Walter Keane has been increased to £100. Well, we know her from before, but we don't have a name. Go, Coin, go! That's Little Pip. That's Coin, apparently. That's a gentleman robber, maybe. Sword, ring, confectionery, load of pistol. Let's try Walter Keane on this one. Could be one of the other robbers, though. Oh, there's a note there. I didn't even see it. Everyone, you're not to visit any village or city without my permission. At no point may you disclose the location of the cabin. Mr. David Goran, you're in charge of all security arms. Miss Lucia Smith, you will taste any food you cook before it is presented to me. Little Pip, you're in charge of Black Bestia and Golden Doubloon. Both must be fed daily. Edward Clousley. That's probably Golden Doubloon because of the fur. That's Little Pip. Pip. Lucia Smith. And we've seen this dude before. Let's put David on him first. I'm not entirely sure it's David, but you know. The hell's going on in here? Someone kicked it in. Oh, he's not happy about that. Club. Shutter vase. I finally have the location of my target. Meet us on November 10th, Friday in the Timberbrook Inn. Bring all your tools. Get your shares we agreed. WK. Walter Keane.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Toby. Thank you. Part. I read that. Key. Ooh, we knew who got the lockpicks, didn't we? We didn't know that because it's out here. Jack Nails. Jack Nails. And the other one had a club. That was about it. Let's say Hardy Ape. Yeah, Jack Nails. Okay. Pretty cool. Small weight is tied to a pull down lever at the back of the idol. So there's another spell that's been cast. Rotten apple and a green apple. That's Edward. This simply did not work. After I aimed at the sealed vessel and activated the idol, both air and vessel disappeared. On further consideration, it was an obvious mistake. Vacuum version 2. Attempted with this input and it does definite improvement. It decreased the amount of air. Procures did not create a complete vacuum in the sealed vessel. Gold filtering. The target must contain some gold for this to work. Seawater is a suitable target, for example. However, a great deal of seawater will be required for this to yield any significant amount. Perhaps I should try it on a ship in an open sea. Get gold by aiming at target. Aim at an empty vessel to retrieve it. Unknown effect 14. If the implications of this are what I surmised, it could be a tremendous discovery. The next step is to progress from fruit to some more advanced organic matter. I must ask David to fetch me a dead body for further experiments. This is vitally urgent. Spontaneous combustion. You cannot combust a target if you have not performed a freezing beforehand. Interesting, the speed at which heat is increased appears to be influenced by how strongly I press the trigger and how long I have performed the note before it. Freezing the target rapidly can create curious side effects. For instance, I should be careful when freezing water in a sealed bottle. It exploded and the glass shards flew everywhere. Safety notice: upon pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action on the target you can see. If it's red, it's ready for input and will turn blue afterwards. If the eye is blue, it can only perform input and turn red afterwards. I believe he performed the vacuum. This one, vacuum version 2. Oh shit. Fuck. Oh. Disappeared. And vessel disappeared. But what does it decreased? did this do? Oh, this is driving me bonkers. I'll do that later. Hey, we guessed it in one go. We got everything to figure out what else. That's optional, thankfully. Edmund Cloudsley needed a corpse. What's his name? Walter Keane delivered a coffin. While entering suddenly that's not a shot, is it? That's loaded. Loaded. Lopped. David Goran. Okay, so it's the guy with Hardy Ape. Ape. Meanwhile, he decreased, right? Yes, maybe. Although it's that one, but with a different symbol. Okay, so yeah, he aimed at a vessel to decrease. Decrease. It's just guesswork. The amount of air in a sealed vase. Who did that? Jack Nails? Or was it Edmund? When? No, so that's Edmund. Cloudsley. When Hardy Ape and Jack Nails in the room, the vase exploded. It's very close. What could it be? Two or fewer slots. Stabbed. Not. Okay, it was increased. So it's the opposite way. To get entrance to Edmund Cloudsley's secret forest cabin, gentleman robber Walter Keane pretended to deliver a corpse to Edmund for his experiments. On entering the cabin, the robbers ambushed the servant, and Edmund locked himself in his study. While the robbers were sawing through the lock, Edmund prepared a trap with the idol that killed 2 of the intruders. Then, Sir Coroner, the bandits accidentally set off my master's laboratory. Fuck. What happened afterwards? Let's try that again. Then, Sir Coroner, the bandits accidentally set off my master's laboratory chemical ingredients. What happened afterwards? I managed to fend the rest of them off, but my master, Lord Edmund Cloudsley, got caught in a blast which severely disfigured him, and soon afterwards he died. Bless his soul. That didn't happen. Oh, we are chapter 3 now.